Welcome to the Inside the Chiropractic Tribe. We're here this morning with Dr. Jack Wolfson, our speaker at seminar. We're delighted to have you. And I'm just getting to know more about him and his background and his personal life and how that has affected some of the choices that he's made in terms of how he practices, how he sees life. Tell us a little about yourself, because I'm sure that there's some people here who may not know you, people who have been reading or under a rock, who may not know much about you. I'd like to know more about you and how did you actually get into the chiropractic field?
Well, I guess most simply, I'm a board-certified cardiologist who met a doctor of chiropractic, fell in love, and the rest is history, you know. So kind of went off the deep end, as people would say, but it was really just an amazing thing and part of a divine plan, obviously, for me to meet the woman who would become my wife, for her to open up my eyes to chiropractic and really all things health and wellness related. And from there, it's just been an absolute, just a tremendous journey as I've become much better of a physician myself and also become just a champion for all things health and wellness.
So you'll be speaking today to our student body and faculty and staff. There'll be 600 plus people in there, probably close to 800 actually. What's the inspiration of your talk, and what do you hope that the students will get out of your talk?
Well, fundamentally, I think that the doctor of chiropractic needs to be the go-to person for health problems. They need to be the go-to doctor for all things health related. I want the doctor of chiropractic to be the primary care doctor in the community. So we no longer think of, well, I need to go see a pediatrician or a general internist, the MD person. That's not the person we need to see. We can go see them in an emergency situation in an emergency room. But when we're talking about how to keep people really well, really healthy, to thrive mentally and physically, it's the doctor of chiropractic that is uniquely skilled to do that. And myself as a cardiologist, I recognize that. And I'm here to help promote that message. And it's really exciting because so many people are suffering and there's so much illness and there's so much that people just are in the dark about when it comes to really being healthy. Quite basically, you know, the medical doctors these days, they think that people are deficient in pharmaceuticals. Yeah. And that is where their illness is. And that's true because I saw it for so many years. So I want the students to know that their model is right. They're on the right track. Stay on that track, and together, you know, we're gonna change the world and make the world a healthier place for my children, my family, your family, everybody's family.
Awesome. So your wife is a graduate of Life West.
Correct.
What was it that she said to you, or what was it about her being that made you switch from more of the allopathic, although you weren't fully allopathic, from allopathic to more of a holistic doctor that you are now?
I was fully allopathic, believe me. I was doing angiograms, pacemakers, all kinds of fancy cardiology procedures in the hospital-based cardiologist. And at the time that I met Dr. Heather, my father was towards the end stages of his illness, and he died at the age of 62 of a neurologic disease called PSP, progressive supranuclear palsy, which is similar to Parkinson's. And the doctors in Phoenix and the doctors at the Mayo Clinic have no idea what caused this to my father, and there was nothing they could do about it. Mm-hmm. And then I meet this woman who's 29 years old, who's a doctor of chiropractic, and she says, I'll tell you what got your father, and I'll tell you what we can do about it. And it just made perfect sense. Yeah. It made perfect sense about why my father developed that illness. And unfortunately, it was a little late in the game to do anything about it, although we tried some things. But I think that had we certainly gotten to him, you know, that much earlier, it would have made that, you know, much of a difference. But we're going to save the next father. That's what we're going to do.
That's terrific. What is your vision for healthcare in the next 20, 25 years?
It's got to go to, you know, to the prevention side. And once again, you know, my wife taught me early on that DC, the secret code name of Doctor of Chiropractic, is Doctor of Cause, of course. And to get people to open up their eyes, like, hey, these are the things that are causing disease. These are the things that are causing high blood pressure and diabetes and brain-based diseases and cancer. And let's let the whole world know that. And therefore, everybody becomes educated. Everybody can start to do something about it. Let's get the, you know, the health revolution really going. And then once again, like I said, I really feel that the DC is the person that we need to go to when it comes to prevention of disease, or if the child has an ear infection or a throat infection, or the adult has hypertension, hyperlipidemia, cancer, you name it, because not only can the chiropractic adjustment help all of those different factors, but then also it's the chiropractic lifestyle. What I think of is the chiropractic lifestyle, that health and wellness lifestyle of avoiding the toxins in the environment, of eating the right foods, of getting the sleep and the sunshine, living that lifestyle. That's the most important thing, and let's get that message out there.
Cool. What's the one thing you love most about chiropractic? If you get it limited to one, maybe two.
Me personally, I love the way I feel after I get adjusted. I know that, you know, it's kind of like people, you know, the medical doctors love to talk about evidence and evidence and evidence. Here's the evidence. I feel great when I walk out of the DC's office.
Yeah.
I feel great when my wife adjusts me. I feel great when I talk about health and wellness, and I think it's really just been a miracle, and in a lot of ways, and I'll be telling the story from the stage today. My father died at 62. I was going down that same path for XYZ reasons, and my wife saved my life. The chiropractic philosophy saved my life, and I'm here to share that message with the world.
So when it's time for you to kind of go, your life's over, it's extinguished, what do you hope people will remember about you? What's your legacy?
I hope people remember that I was an outsider, that was a champion for what is right, that it was a champion for chiropractic. I have 2 boys, 10 and 5, and then we have 1 on the way, and this one is a girl. I hope that they all go into chiropractic. I hope we create this multi-generational family that I envy when I hear of so many people. You know, my buddy Dane Donahue, for example, and Dane is a 3rd-generation chiropractor. His son's committed to go to chiropractic school. So 4th generation. My wife's father was a DC, so my kids will be 3rd-generation chiropractors, and I'm excited about that.
So thank you so much for being with us today. We hope that you we do you well here at Life West. And we hope your kids might even consider coming to Life West when it's time for them to make that decision. We're inside the Chiropractic Tribe. Thank you very much, Dr. Jack Wolfson. Here with Dr. Jack Bourla. We look forward to seeing you next time.